there's no point closing the gate now. He's got out. Leave it open so when we get him back, we can put him straight back in there. Hello? I wasn't expecting you. No, see, we're having a bit of a crisis down here. One of my 4 horsemen, Pestilence, got out again. Not good. I really got to put a better lock on that. Or flay the demon who was supposed to look after him alive. You know, either or. Anyway, since Pestilence has got out, which is never a good thing, never a good thing. You have no idea how much trouble I'm going to get into having let him out again. It's not part of the plan, not yet. Anyway, I thought, since he has got out, I'd let you know about some of the great works that were written or inspired by his other escapades. See, he does get out, and when he gets out, generally people have to flee and hide. And when you're hiding or cowering in your own home, there's not a lot to do. And a great many writers have decided to use that time, which could otherwise be spent in your pajamas, eating cereal and watching trash TV, which there's nothing wrong with, to write. So, given that trash TV is only fairly recent, most writers have used this time to write. So anyway, let's start at the beginning. No! The big whip. I'll show you the big whip. Big whip. That one won't work on him. Sorry. As I said, a bit of chaos. Anyway, to start with, let's go all the way back to the Middle Ages, when he got out and killed 1/3 of Europe. I got in so much trouble for that. Ah, happy days. Anyway, to start out with, there is the Decameron. 10 people fleeing the plague go out and spend 10 days in exile telling each other stories. There's some great stories in there, like the one with the head in the pot of basil. That one's good. And there's ones about pirates and all sorts of things. Lots and lots of little stories, 100 little stories. Well worth a read. Big fat book. Another one from that same time is the Canterbury Tales. Another lots and lots of little stories. Again, pilgrims going from their homes to Canterbury Cathedral to pray or whatever it is to the bird-brained one upstairs, and to fleeing again, the plague. There seems to be a theme. Anyway, that one is again, likewise, a whole load of stories, except different to the Decameron. This one is in poetry rather than prose. Anyway, now, next time it comes round, because the world is cyclical and frankly, the demons that look after the gate are not the most reliable of my demons. I really have to get better demons. Anyway, going around for another jot, he was never quite as bad as that first time. But it came around again and we get Ben Jonson's play The Alchemist. And we get, oh, I love this one. King Lear by Shakespeare. Such a lovely little family story with parents and daughters and sons and husbands and wives all tearing each other to pieces until you get that really soppy one who starts out at the beginning and ends up at the end and messes up everybody's fun. Honestly, they were having so much fun. It's one of my favourite plays. The only one I like more is Titus Andronicus. Oh, that one's good. That's so violent. Anyway, that drippy one. She ends up dead. Oops, spoilers. But Anyway, I love that one. And I've only ever seen it though play. Unfortunately, we don't get down here the RSC. What we get is the worst theatre company ever, the Milwaukee Family Players. Now, one can say things for their vast ambition, but I really don't think that King Lear was meant to have a spotted unicorn in the third act. I really don't think that's what was in there. I have a distinct feeling that the Milwaukee Family Players do take rather unfortunate license with the original text. But anyway, so apparently Lear was written while Shakespeare was under quarantine, after they closed the theatres, because obviously you can't have theatres and lots of people together, because that's the first thing that suffers when we go into lockdown when he gets out. No, that one won't work on him. Get the big cattle prod. The big cattle prod. Yes, the 1,000-volt one. Yes, that one won't work on him. The 1,000-volt one. Sorry. Trying to organise all this is very stressful. He also wrote at the same time Macbeth, one of my other favourite plays. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one so much. It has witches and it has Hecate. I like Hecate. She comes round for tea every Wednesday and every Thursday. Yeah, we have tea together. She's great fun. Queen of Witches. And that one's also great fun. People go mad and kill people. It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. And Antony and Cleopatra. Lots of lust. Like that one too. So those are some from then. Then there are some other things that I think you also ought to have a go with. There's Daniel Defoe's A Journal of the Plague Years, which, while perhaps not directly lived through, it's still inspirational as what you can do when suffering from the terror of him. Sorry about that again. And then more recently, and I really I do admire the Milwaukee Family Players for attempting this one, because it's very, very long, a 2-night. I think they take some liberties with the text. But Tony Kushner's Angels in America, a gay fantasy on national themes, all about the AIDS crisis. Again, really sorry. Some of my favourite people are gay people. Really unfortunate that he did that. I'm very, very annoyed at him when he got out about that one. Anyway, I think some of the Bird Brain's favourite people are gay people too. So really, we're both very cross at him, and we're very, very cross at him for getting out this time. Sometimes even we team up when it's too big. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, the Milwaukee Family Players. I don't know that they did a great job of it. I would really love to see a proper Broadway production, not that that's going to happen. Anyway, so these are some things that will hopefully inspire you to use this time to create your magnum opus. And to help you, I'm extending Black Cockie Press's Devil in the Detail sale to the end of April. 75% off all creative writing courses till the 30th of April. So until we meet again, once I get him back in the box,